Good day, everyone, and welcome to JJ's Just My Opinion. This is our first episode of Love Grows Here. As you can see, something that I have been inspired to do is share with others my ability to speak to spirit or have spirit speak through me and give messages for those around. Of what is for the greatest and highest good for those who watch and for those who watch uh, family and friends around them. May not apply to you. I don't claim to be anything other than who I am, which is a light worker, intuitive healer. I also am just here to share love and light for those around and those listening. This is for anyone who is drawn to this video, light worker, star seeds, empaths, just anybody looking for a change or looking for just some kind of inspiration. So we'll just go ahead and get started. One of my favorites is the Starseed Oracle. I just love this by Rebecca Campbell. It is amazing. And I typically do the 3 cards. So what we'll do is start with this deck, just very beautiful for anybody that's unaware. And I just ask for angel spirits and guides to please, any messages that you may have for us today, for the week, anything that you would like us to know. All right. We have 2 here so far that didn't want to go back in, so I tend to do that. Is there any other messages? Angels, spirits, and guides, please help here. Are there any other messages, anything else you would like us to know? Here we go again. This one. And there is our 3rd. Okay. So here we go. So when we're looking at this with our cards, and we're going to go ahead and set the rest aside here. The first card here, just so you can see, it says weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. And as you can see, it's just beautiful, all the lights twinkling around and floating in water. Many of us feel like it is our responsibility to take care of everything, right? That especially those that are empathic or the starseeds and light workers. But some of the things that we take on, some of the energy isn't ours. And, we may be feeling a little run down and whatnot. And Spirit is telling us, weight of the world, let it go. Have boundaries. Learn to say no. And I understand that one completely. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. The next one here, star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. As you can see, all of the stars, all of the lights coming down, just kind of laying on a cloud, allowing it to flow through and grounding. Being out in nature, being one, star bathing. Oh, here's another very beautiful with the sparkles again. Big picture thinking. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. As above, so below. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Even at the nighttime, the twinkles. All right, so let's look just a little bit further, right, into this. So when we're doing these and the 3 cards, right, so this is your fated life. The call of the ego, the obvious life, is carrying the weight of the world, all right? Your destined life, the call of your soul, which you'd really love to do, is star bathe, right? Light body, crystal grid transmission, activation, help those around. That is just what you're soul is calling you to do. And then finally, the bridge, which is the big picture, right? The leap, the challenge or decision to face, and the change or action you're being called to make is look at the big picture, right? What is going to be the outcome should you choose this path? Wow, that is just amazing. That is just so profound. It's just like us speaking today. It's kind of the same idea. What is the greater good for everybody, I guess, is kind of where we're going with that. So let me go ahead and just kind of put these up here so you can see them a little bit better. And I'm going to see if there's any other messages from Spirit wants us to know here. If you give me just a moment, let me get these up here for us so you can see those. Just beautiful, beautiful pictures. Just gorgeous. It's kind of like what we're all being called to do. And so I'm going to see if there's any other messages here from James Van Pra. Messages from the guides. They tend to speak to us through different ways, different mediums. These cards also, they're just pretty clear cut. I do enjoy them. I do enjoy the messages. So let me just see if Spirit has anything else. Oh, excuse me. Whoa, that they would like us to know. All right, angels, spirits, and guides. Any other messages today for the week? For my good and the highest good of all. Whoa, around. Okay. And I know there's some that do not take flip-outs or whatnot. I do. There are quite a few here. Let's see. Whoa, that is beautiful. Look at the back of these cards. Aren't they just amazing? Just so colorful. I think that's why I am drawn to them. I'm not even looking at the bottom. We're just going to go with the three. Again, possess self-confidence. You are here for a reason. And abundance is your right. Beautiful. So Spirit this week wants you to know, trust your intuition, right? Be confident in what you're doing. Not arrogant, but confident. You know what you need to do. You're here for a reason, right? You are worthy. You're worthy. And even the small things matter regardless. We might not all be here to do grand things, but maybe what we're doing, we're supposed to do in a grand way. If you've been called to teach, I so appreciate you, always have, and especially those that teach individuals with special needs. For those that know me, know that I was blessed with two individuals. They're now grown men that have different learning styles, right? They were born with different challenges, and life has been interesting, and they tend to humble me on a regular basis and teach me a lot about love and acceptance. So know that regardless of where you're at in your life, you are here for a reason, not just a season. And for those, I understand challenging times. I've been there, and I understand. And I also understand about energy and us all being energy, right? And if we're constantly putting things out there and waiting to be happy until, right? Abundance is your right. It isn't something that you have to do this, that, or the other to get. No, you need to learn to be happy where you're at right now, and more happiness will come, right? It's not that you need to settle, but you need to understand that in order for abundance is there, you need to accept the abundance you currently have and where it's come from, I guess is kind of where I'm at, that you are worthy and you deserve all of the abundance and happiness that the world has to offer you. It is your right. It isn't that somebody else is more worthy or less worthy or anything of that nature. All right, to end the week, or end the reading, let me rephrase. I've got here, pendulum is what I have. And one of the things that I enjoy doing, and I'm going to readjust the camera here so you can see it a little bit better, is to ask a question, ask spirit, right? Questions, yes, no, maybe. So for anyone watching out there, if you have a question, if you would like to know, yes, no, maybe, should you do this, that, or the other, and my apologies for that sudden abrupt change there. Let's see if we can't get this a little more focused for you, so you can see it. There we go. I think that is beautiful. All right. So if you want to think of, oh my goodness, angels, spirits, and guides, could you please flow through me? Allow your love and light. Help those that are around me. All right. Let's go ahead. And so for those watching out there, if you would like to think of a question that you would like have answered. All right, angels, spirits, and guides. Let's go ahead and test this theory here. Angels, spirits, and guides. Is my first name Jacqueline? Angels, spirits, and guides. Is my first name Jacqueline? Yes, it is. All right, so now that we know that it's working, angels, spirits, and guides, for all of those listening, all of those tuning in today that have a question that they would like an answer to, please, angels, spirits, and guides, if it be in their highest good, please give them the answer that they are seeking to the question. What is the answer? No. All right, so there you have it. For those of you that have tuned in that just asked the question, what you should do, the answer is no, according to angels, spirits, and guides. I'm not sure what the question is or what it is you should do, but that is what it was told. I appreciate you turning in to JJ's Just My Opinions episode of Love Grows Here. We will be doing weekly messages from Spirit for the light workers, empaths, starseeds, anyone who just would love to hear a little positive information. There will be times as well, instead of doing the pendulum, that we'll be doing runes as well. And there are other cards that I love to use when speaking to spirit. So tune in. I appreciate you. Much love and light. Take care.